Hello, my cross-stitch friends. I'm here today to share a little cross-stitch news about what I'm going to have in my Jingle Ball shop as my exclusive and also some new launches. But I'm here with my daughter Audrey, and she is visiting for Thanksgiving. We've been doing some wedding dress shopping because she is getting married this next June, and we had a successful trip. So a couple good trips, but we found success, which is great. But she is going to help me show off some new stuff, and what I wanted to share today was something that's launching at the Jingle Ball, and that is la la la, the Nutcracker.
So cute!
So this is my Clara's Nutcracker Ballet. And the Nutcracker is kind of special because Audrey did ballet when she was younger in school growing up. And so they used to do the Nutcracker every single year. So I have seen the Nutcracker numerous times because of her doing ballet.
Been the rat?
Yes, she's been a rat. She's been like you were like candy cane girls, you were gingerbread, all different things. But we also went to Boston last Christmas and we went and saw the Boston Ballet doing the Nutcracker, and that was a really beautiful time. And she wanted to give a shout out to the little Boston bear that's like special character in their Nutcracker. Yes, the bear ballerina. So we've got like Clara and her friends. So we've got the the Mouse King, the Nutcracker. We've got Clara. We have the Sugar Plum Fairy. There are a couple different skin tones, so you can, mix and match as you want. The same thing with like hair colors. I have stitched this in all DMC, and so this has been made as a pillow. And this one with Clara's Nutcracker, let's see. This is 175 by 114 for the stitch count on that. So made up on a 28 count linen, that's about a 12 by 8 size. And I thought that made up a really nice pillow. Mm-hmm. This is stitched on 28 count casual linen that is the raw from Zweigart. And I liked this just kind of natural feel to it, and in making it into a pillow, the actual fabric that we used for this is a thatched fabric, which is Cocoa number 72. And I use the backside of the thatch sometimes. It looks like a chambray when you use the backside of it, so you're getting like a whole other range of colors in the fabric to do that. And I kind of wanted to match this look. Because my house tends to be a little more contemporary, I wanted to keep the pillow sort of clean for us. This is also a binding that is Thatched Pine. And if you wanted to kind of give this a little more embellishment, then a nice thing you could do is add like the Lady Dot Creates little pom-pom going around the perimeter of the cross stitch. It would look really nice in either the red pom-pom or even doing like the Snow White would be pretty because we've got these little snowflakes up at the top. So this is going to be launching at the Jingle Ball. You cannot get it until then. It will be in my shop at the Jingle Ball. The chart for this. If you are interested in a shirt, and Audrey here has the sweatshirt on. These are also through my shop at robinpickensincorporated.com, and they are a print on demand, so you can order like the color that you want it on, the size you want it on, all that good stuff. So super excited about Clara's Nutcracker Ballet. The other thing I wanted to share for the Jingle Ball is my exclusive, and this is Scandi Holiday. And so this is based off of what I had started doing with my winterly twosome triangle ornaments. But I really wanted to do more work expanding some of the trees, putting some new elements in here, and looking at it as a whole composition and how they could work together, and then also more decorative borders. So I was really intrigued by the idea of doing just like a white on red. This red is the DMC Red Ada, and I actually got this when I was with Audrey. We were in Paris and we went to the textile district, and from one of the shops there I found this red DMC. So I know you can get it. There are a couple different reds, but this is a really nice punchy red. For the white floss on here, I tried for the first time Floche. Floche, which also is by DMC, and it was so much easier to stitch on for the white stitching and have it look substantial enough. So this was one strand of Floche over one strand for the Ada. And this one also, for the stitch count, we're at 151 by 126. So that on 14 count makes up an 11 by 9 inch. And so this is kind of like that little toddler size pillow. And so for this is also using Thatched, and this is Thatched in Crimson, which is number 43. So that kind of nicely goes with the reds and sort of just blends in together. So this is my exclusive. You will not see this for sale anyplace else other than Jingle Ball for this whole next year. So,
And a few of these triangles are new and not from your ornaments, right?
yes, that is correct. So, but these are new, and also I did work in a second color here. It's very subtle. There's like a very pale pink that's in here on some of the little, you know, ornaments in the trees or some of the little stars. This would also be a good place to try a bright green, like a little chartreuse, instead of the pink in there would be another option for Christmas. So, Scandi Holiday is my exclusive chart. Another thing that's exclusive to the ball, we do the Baubles ornament book, and all the designers each have a ornament that goes in there. And so for that one, I've got the big snow, little house in the big snow. And this is actually a two-sided ornament. So whether you're looking at this side or this one, we've got Let It Snow with the big giant snowflake on it. So this is in the Baubles book. This is exclusive to the ball. And then I'm also launching another ornament pattern there. And so this is mistletoe, and you can do it as a two-sided ornament where it would say Kiss Kiss on the other side, or anytime it's a two-sided ornament, you can get two ornaments out of it, or two things that you want to put on the wall. So in this instance, we've gone ahead and done it as two versus two-sided and one. And for this, I'm using a paddle that is from Chantelle's 141. This is the Liberty form, or Liberty paddle in the small size. And Susan Strump had done the finishing on this for me. This also has the Lady Dot Creates in Brick House going around on the edges. And this is Dottie Thatched in the pine color. And Susan used Heat and Bond Light to fuse it onto the wood. And I think it's a really nice way to also finish off a shape like that. And the Dottie Thatch kind of gives it that little snowy look for Christmas time. So put this up, especially if you don't have mistletoe, real mistletoe, to give a suggestion to somebody you love that you get a little kiss for the holidays. So this will be also launching at the Jingle Ball. One thing that I also wanted to give you a little look at, there's a couple other ones to show, but something that's a little bit newer for me is designing some things for punch needle. So you know I like doing the birds. This is also going to be launching in my shop at the Jingle Ball, but this is the cardinal for, you know, with Mary, and this kind of goes along with my bird themes that I do. And this is also on that same Dottie Thatched in Pine, which looks really festive. So this is a punch needle design that'll be available. And there are two other ones that I will show to you next time. And so you can have a lovely group of 3 different birds that I am working on. So this is kind of a new thing. I love the texture of the punch needle. It's really fun. I hope you like it. So that'll be in my shop. Other than that, I think just we've been getting ready for the holidays. Since we were out doing dress shopping, we happened to go into Anthropologie yesterday, and we were looking at some dresses there, but they had a couple things that I just thought were kind of fun that I wanted to share. So one was, because, you know, Black Friday sales, and yes, there will be some Black Friday sale for the shop on PDFs, but this is some magnifying glasses that I got, and I just thought, kind of a fun look. Super fun. It's fun to have new like magnifiers, you know, for when you're working on this stuff up close. So I just thought those were like a fun thing to get to try. And then this for cross stitchers, this little glass ornament is for the cross stitcher in your life, and it's the little tiny cross stitch Christmas tree. And I just thought this was so sweet and cute. And it's the first time I had seen this, so I had to pick that up. anyway, I just thought I'd share those with you because they were kind of cute. So that's it for Flosstube today, and I'm really glad I have my lovely helper here with me. She is also stitching on some of the elements for the wreath and helping me with getting samples ready so that I will be ready with new pieces to be finishing in class with you. I hope you're coming. More information at thejingleball.net if you needed to find out anything more about it. And everybody have a happy Thanksgiving.